Hi, I'm Sally Wentworth, and I'm the president and CEO of the Internet Society and the Internet Society Foundation. I began my career working on Internet policy for the U.S. Department of State, which is the foreign ministry of the United States. And then I left there and went to work at the White House on science and technology policy focused on the Internet. Following my time at the White House, I joined the Internet Society 15 years ago, where I have been advocating and defending the Internet in the public policy environment for the past 15 years. When I began my career in the United States government, I began at a time when the World Summit on the Information Society was just getting off the ground in about 2003. And that's the time when I encountered the Internet Society for the very first time. And I could immediately tell that the Internet Society was a voice for the Internet, that it was trusted, and that what the Internet Society said had impact in the discussions at the World Summit on the Information Society. And I remember thinking then that that's the kind of organization I would love to have the opportunity to work at someday. It turns out that 5 or 6 years later, I did have that opportunity, and I joined the Internet Society about 15 years ago. And it's been such an honor and such a privilege to work with an organization and work with a community that has such an important mission and such a powerful mission that is changing the world. We at the Internet Society believe that the Internet is for everyone, and we believe that the Internet is a force for good in the world. It is a tool of economic and social development. So my role as CEO is to really focus on the things that ensure that the Internet really is a force for good in the world, that it creates opportunity for everyone. The strategy for me has three main components. The first is promoting and defending the Internet across the world. We know that there are challenges to the vision and mission that the Internet Society has, that the Internet is for everyone. And I want to use my voice as CEO and the strength of the Internet Society and community to defend the Internet everywhere that it is under threat. The second part of my strategy is strengthening this global community and the voice of the community at the Internet Society. We are a diverse and passionate community of volunteers and experts and businesses and partners across the Internet ecosystem who are all united in the belief that the Internet is an amazing tool of opportunity. And I want to ensure that our community has the support and the resources it needs to be the powerful advocates wherever it sits within the ecosystem. And then finally, a very important part of our work is to ensure that no matter how technical our work is or the positions that we take might be, that we can connect that to the impact of our work on people's lives, ensuring that the work we do makes people's lives better around the world, and that we talk about that work in ways that are impactful and meaningful to everyone. For every community network that we build, there is a child or a family whose life is made better by that work. For every piece of advocacy that we do to defend encryption around the world, somebody's private communications are more secure. For every internet exchange point that we invest in, a local business has stable and reliable and affordable connectivity that ensures that they can keep going and build the business to their greatest opportunity. So it's really important to me that we are able to connect the technical work that we do with the impact on people's lives. The internet is really a tool of connections, right? It's the way we connect with the rest of the world. It is a window into the rest of the world. For me, the internet is often about making connections in my local community, in my business community, with my networks around the world. It's about accessing information, creating opportunities to connect with people that I would never normally be able to connect with. The internet is a tool of empowerment. Through the internet, we see opportunities. We have access to information. We have the ability to create and have our voices heard. So there's a lot of reasons why the internet is important for me, and I fundamentally believe that it is a force for good in the world. The two biggest priorities for the Internet Society over the next 5 years will be, first, to ensure that people everywhere have access to an affordable, reliable, and resilient internet. And second, that the experience of people when they connect to the internet is one that is secure, trustworthy, and where they feel protected and safe online. Well, as serious and passionate as I am about our mission and our work, when I need to unwind, my favorite thing is mindless television. Nothing too serious, nothing too violent, nothing too scary, but just something that allows me to turn my brain off. If I'm getting on a plane, which I do all too often, I download as many episodes of something as I can and binge watch all the way to my destination. It's really the way I turn my brain off and find myself in a different place.